Last week was one of the biggest training weeks of my life. So if you haven't checked out that video, please check it out. It was intense. But my big announcement for my race, I forgot to say anything about it at the end of last week's video, but I have officially signed up for the Augusta 70.3 on September 27th. So that is what I'm building towards right now. So Ironman 70.3 Augusta, I'm coming for you. But this morning, it's Monday morning, and if you did see last week, you saw that I had a pretty big weekend. So this morning, I have a swim, but it's a pretty easy swim. I'm not sure if the total is even 2,000 yards, but it includes 8 by 50 backstroke, which I think is meant to be relaxing, but I'm not great at backstroke, and I'm probably going to have to use fins so I don't drink water, but it should be easy regardless. And then I have an easy run and then a lifting session yet today, so I'll take you along for those. And it's raining. I forgot to mention. So kind of a gloomy day. It won't be very exciting if I have to take you along on the treadmill, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So I'm only filming just to show you that breakfast is something different today. I have an egg sandwich and just eggs cooked like an omelet with a piece of cheese inside and plain toast, but something different than the usual for today's post-swim breakfast. Well, I'm coming to you from the treadmill this morning because it is still raining and I am cold. The heater for the pool where I swim is broken, so the water temperature was in the 60s this morning, which I don't really mind while I'm swimming actually, but afterwards then I'm freezing like pretty much for the rest of the day or until I take a really long hot shower, longer than the one that I took at the pool. So today I have 75 minutes here on the treadmill. I'm just gonna listen to some music and get it done. So I will post up here what the distance ended up being and the pace and everything. And then after this, I have some strength training to do, which I don't know if I'll record, but if I don't, I will post that here as well. So once that's done, that will be it for Monday, and then I will see you tomorrow morning. Good morning on Tuesday. We've got breakfast here before training. 2 toaster waffles with some dark chocolate chips and maple syrup, banana, electrolytes, and V8 energy. I have a 2.5-hour ride today with a brick run and then some mobility. So the gummy bears and gummy worms are coming with me on the bike. But I'm just gonna fuel up with this and then we will see you out there. 2.5 hours with 4 by 10 minutes aerobic. I might have pushed that a little bit, but I got 45 miles around there in 2.5 hours, like 600 and some feet of elevation gain. So it was a good ride. I have a 20-minute brick run to do, and then Tuesday is done. Oh, and 15 minutes of mobility, and then Tuesday will be done. So I'm not sure if I'll film anymore or not, and if not, we'll see you tomorrow morning for Wednesday. Good morning on Wednesday. This morning I have a CSS test for swimming, so I probably won't film, but yeah, because I want to really concentrate on doing the best that I can with it. I haven't done one in a while, but it's basically just a test of my swimming fitness to really dial in my training here for Augusta. And yeah, probably at the end of it, I'll practice some extra swimming strokes. And by that, I mean backstroke and breaststroke. I'm not planning on practicing butterfly today. After that, I have a 90-minute run and then some upper body and core strength. So I will plan on filming the run. I'm not sure about the strength, but yeah, today's swim, I just really want to be focused for it and do the best I can. And I will let you know how it goes. I'm just getting ready to head out on the Zone 2 run this morning on Wednesday, and honestly, I can't remember this morning if I said it was Tuesday or Wednesday, but it's actually Wednesday, and I was so tired this morning, I don't even know what I said. But the CSS this morning at the pool went really well. My time average was 146 per 100 meters, so but that's just for the CSS portion, and I did swim a little backstroke and breaststroke, which slowed me down a bit. But yeah, I'm just gonna head out here. It'll be probably between like 8 and 9 miles, fairly easy, and then upper body and core lifting after that. So we'll see you out on the run. .15 miles, 90 minutes, done. It's time to lift after a rest, and then Wednesday we'll be done. See you tomorrow morning. Good morning on Thursday. Stevie won't let me make the bed this morning. My cat, she's planted right in the middle of it, so that's why there's a mess behind me, but I am off to the pool for a recovery swim this morning, which these are obviously my favorite swims. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I have a bit of a big day. I have my FTP test for the bike, which I'll do on the trainer later this morning, and then a 30-minute run, easy, after that. And it's kind of rainy today, so I'm pretty sure everything will be inside today, which will make Rhiannon happy. So we'll see you at the pool. Recovery swim is done, and I'm getting ready to hop on the bike trainer to test my FTP. I haven't done it in a while, so don't really know what to expect. I know what I'd like it to be. So I guess we'll see what happens. I rested for a while, ate some breakfast, had scrambled eggs and cheese, 2 pieces of plain toast, as well as a protein bar. So I'm fueled up. I'm ready to go. I always get so nervous for for these tests, and I don't know why. You can't really fail, but I always have a goal for them, and so that makes me nervous. But we'll get it done, and I will check in afterwards to let you know what my new FTP is and whether it is better, worse, or the same. I'm just on the treadmill for my easy run, 3rd session today on Thursday. And I am going to take it pretty easy because I had some technical difficulties with the bike, which is why I didn't film when I was on it. I don't know if one of my pets knocked the chain a little bit or exactly what, but it just wasn't spinning right, and so my hands got all greasy, or with the lube and stuff on them, and while I was messing with the chain, and then when I did the actual FTP, it was so hard. I almost threw up. I'll be honest, it was just rough. But I got it done, and best guess is that my FTP is around 179, 178, 179, which is 3 watts per kilogram, but I'm not thrilled with it. It felt so much harder on the trainer than on the bike outside, but I'll take it. What can you do about it? And maybe I'll retest it outside on the Quintana Roo, but yeah, I definitely wanted a bigger number today than 179, but I'll just move on. So I'm just gonna do this easy run on the treadmill, and then we'll see you tomorrow for Friday. Good morning on Friday. I am fueling up for a 3-hour ride, and then I'll have a 30-minute brick run. So we have an interesting assortment for breakfast here. We've got 2 waffles with dark chocolate chips, maple syrup, and an English muffin, the usual, with cream cheese and honey, and trusty banana. We got an energy drink, and that's a sparkling water, actually, just for health. And then to fuel the ride, we've got a cat that's not supposed to be on the table. And I'm gonna take all these gummy worms, my easy to chew protein bar, and 2 applesauce pouches. So ideally I won't have to stop anywhere and get anything. I'm taking a lot of electrolytes with me. So 3 hours are done. 52 miles. 52.8 miles. And only 3 by 15 minutes at race pace. So I'm pretty sure, I'm very confident that I can finish the 70.3 distance in less than 3 hours. Because this is with stop signs and intersections and, traffic and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get 4 more miles without having to stop in a race scenario. So that makes me feel good. It was looking like it's gonna rain actually while I was out there. So I have a 30-minute brick run that I'll probably do on the treadmill, but we'll see. If I'm not back today, I will get that brick run done. And I will see you tomorrow for Saturday. Good morning from the track. I just found out last night, actually, that I qualified for the USAT Nationals in Milwaukee in August. And I'm still a little bit in shock, but I guess I should have known because last year I won my age group at a USAT event for the Olympic distance. So, but yeah, I wasn't really expecting that. I'm going to give it some thought, but I'd really like to go. The only thing holding me back is that a family member is having some health issues. So I'm still debating. I'm going to wait and see how this week goes. But I am potentially going to do that. I believe it's on August 7th for the Olympic distance nationals. Yeah, pretty exciting. But this morning I have a run threshold test, which is going to be intense. But I'm going to do a 20-minute warm-up, and then I will do the test, which is basically a 5K as fast as I can do it. And I hate 5Ks, to be very honest. So I'm not going to feel very good. And then a 20-minute cool down, which I'm very much looking forward to. But we'll get that done here. And then I have a 90-minute very easy bike ride, which I will probably do on the trainer because it's so easy that it doesn't really make sense to take the Quintana Roo out for such an easy ride. And then some core strengthening today. But let's get this threshold test over with. Well, the run threshold test is done. Cool down's done. I only recorded part of the warm-up because I wanted to give it my all for the threshold portion, and I did. I emptied the tank. And it wasn't a PR, but I'm happy with it. It was 24:41, and honestly, on tired legs, and with it being windy today, and not actually a race scenario, I'm not going to complain. I'm not making excuses, but I'm not going to complain with 24:41 today. So yeah, I'm tired. I feel like a little dizzy. So I kind of hope Dollar General is open this early at 7:20 in the morning because I have literally eaten like all the food in my house and we don't have a grocery store. So I need to get to Dollar General and get like some frozen pizzas or something. But oh man. So time to rest and eat and then do the easy bike and some core. So we'll see you later. So I'm coming to you from the bike, and I don't know if I mentioned it, maybe I did, but there was like an O-ring stuck in my Zwift cog, which was affecting my FTP test the other day. I think I did talk about it. Anyways, I fixed it, and it still doesn't sound great, even though I lubed the chain, so I don't know. I'll keep messing with it, but at least like, I don't know, I'm at like 84 watts, 90 watts right now, and I can talk and breathe like normally I would at an easy pace. Like, for that FTP test, 60 watts felt hard on this trainer. And that's not even well, it's like just barely over 1 watt per kilogram. So, yeah. Something's fixed anyway, even if it doesn't sound great. So, I'm gonna stay on here for an hour and a half and just spin it out real easy. And then do 15 minutes of core. Is pretty simple. So, we'll get that done and Saturday will be over with. I will see you tomorrow morning for Sunday's long ride. Four and a half hours and 80 miles today, so can't complain about that. That's like 7 more miles than the last 4.5 hour ride. But it's hot out here and I think I got some sun, so I'm pretty sure the brick run will be on the treadmill. And also want to shout out to the guys at the bait shop in Quebec because they were closing, but they stayed open long enough for me to stop and buy an extra pop, which was very much needed out here. Whew, it's warm. So I have a 30-minute brick run, so anywhere from 2 to 3 miles. And that's it for Sunday. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.